Hello everyone. I think I'm live on LinkedIn, Facebook and YouTube. I hope so. And this is another weekly connect that I go live every Thursday at noon US Central Time and talk about a topic. And today I want to talk about a fundamental topic, and that's kind of relevant to the book that I have written, Get What You Want. Now, if I ask you the question, can you get what you want? I may get different answers. Some people say you cannot get what you want. Some people say you can get what you want. And my answer is it all depends. And now, if I ask you this, complete this phrase, you get what you blank. You get what you blank. What would you put in that blank space? Would you put you get what you want, or you get what you wish for, or you get what you ask for, or you get what you act upon, or you may say you get what you think about, or you may say you get what you choose, or you get what you commit to, or you get what you are given, and you may say you get what you believe, right? So there are different ways that we can complete this statement, this phrase, and I want to talk about it. We know that what you get in life is the result of your actions, but that's not all, right? So action comes before you see some results. But what goes into this, it's much deeper, right? So your results are from the actions that you take, the outcome that you see in your life, wherever you are. It's based on the actions that you have taken. And your actions are based on the choices that you have made, the decisions that you have made. And your decisions are based on your emotions. So sometimes we are excited, you make a decision. Sometimes we are sad, we make another decision. Sometimes we are angry, we make another decision. So our emotions lead to the decisions that we make. And then our emotions are triggered by our thoughts. So the thoughts really trigger emotions. Sometimes emotions trigger sometimes thoughts trigger some emotions. But also there is something in between the thought and the emotion that is our belief system. It's like a filter. It's called mind filter. And this filter, depending on our personality, our behavior, how we have been raised, where we were raised, where we were born, our background, all the circumstances in our lives, from our parents, from society. So this belief system is formed over time. And therefore, two people, if they have the same thoughts, they may get two different results based on the emotions that is generated when they think about something at the same time. So that belief is in between that can control to some extent. Now, let me just give you an example. Before giving you the example, now let's talk about the thought. The thought is like an energy. So it's an energy signal or an energy pulse that wants to manifest itself. Right? We are in the physical world. We have thoughts. The thoughts are like the energy pulses or signals that we put out there. And these are those energy signals that want to manifest themselves. Now, if we want to create an analogy for that, it's like a seed. A thought is like a seed. If we plant a seed of an onion, right? So onion seed, if I plant onion seed and put it in the ground, what I would get? I get an onion plant. And if I sow a rose seed, what would I get? At the end of the day, when it grows, I get a rose plant. Now we can have a seed, a tree or a flower, no matter what. So the seed is kind of that origination. For the thought or that energy signal, it's like a seed that we sow. Now for human beings, it becomes more complicated because we have a lot of thoughts. When you sow a seed and plant it, what does earth do? Earth really does not interfere much. It just wants to have that seed changed to a plant, right? It takes care of it and doesn't say, no, I don't like onion seed or I like rose seed. So the earth's job is just to make that happen through the water that you give, and also the later when we have the plant and the sun comes. But the earth's job is just to create that environment for the seed to become a plant. Now for our thoughts, when we have a thought, whether it's a positive thought or a negative thought, as I said, it's like a seed that we plant. And the subconscious mind that we have is like the earth, like that soil that really doesn't care. As long as we create a thought and we put it out there, if it's not attached to other thoughts, the job of the subconscious mind is like earth, like the soil. It just has to take care of that and make sure that you get an output for the input or that thought that you have. Now the problem is when we sow a seed of the thought, if that's a negative thought, then we should not really expect something positive or great out of it. Why? Because subconscious mind gets that negative thought and the output is supposed to be something negative. If we put something positive, the outcome is supposed to be something positive. And that's the whole idea around the secret and about the law of attraction, all of this. But really everything goes back to that, the thoughts that we have. Now in the physical world, the seed changes to a plant because it's physical. So you put it there, the earth does its job and you get the plant. Now if I ask someone, what is your dream? What do you want to have? They may have really great idea, maybe very, very good thought, and it's great. But then they start to question themselves and bring lots of negativity around it, that they compromise the opportunity for that positive seed to change to a positive or nice plant. And therefore, when we have something positive, we say, why don't I get something positive out of it? It's just because we bombard our positive thoughts with many negative thoughts, or our belief system does not even accept it, it rejects it. And that's why I say all the time, the belief system is really something we have to upgrade it. And therefore, those highly successful people versus not highly successful people, they have this difference. The ones that are highly successful, they have conditioned their mind, they have conditioned or upgraded their belief system. So any thought that positive, they see that already happening, and that's why they don't think of it will happen or it may happen. It's happening right now. And that's how that shift in the mindset or the belief system can create the results you're looking for, because the subconscious mind sees that thing and nothing attached to it. If you have something positive, start bombarding it with negative thoughts or letting others to kind of bombard it with the negative thoughts, eventually it will die out before even it changes to something that you expected. So the belief system is something critical that we have to really work on to be more in control of the output that we get. So in order to have a good output, we need to have a good input. In order to change the output, we need to change the input. And the input is all the thoughts that we generate. And create for yourself an environment to generate positive thoughts, positive signals, and then have that intention that you do not really bombard it with negativity, because that's the job of the ego, the doubter part of us, the fear that comes into play. Let that seed just grow, and the subconscious mind is going to take care of it. So I would say you get what you believe, although we can say you get what you think about. At the end of the day, again, the belief really controls that. And if you could bring your belief system to that level that it can manifest or helps the unconscious mind to manifest what you think, then we can definitely say you get what you think about. But at this point, I would say you get what you believe. So work on yourself and believe that you are already successful. Don't say, I want to be successful. Don't say, I want to have money. Don't say, I may have money. Don't say, I will work on this to have money in future, or I will be successful. I will get this job. Just say, I have it already. And your subconscious mind creates you to make that happen as you go. I hope that you got something out of today's Weekly Connect. If you have any thoughts around it, please put your comment there. If you really liked what I shared, please share that or like it or say something. And if you have any other questions that I can answer or I can discuss it during the Weekly Connect, please let me know. Until next time, live the life of your dreams and make a difference consistently and get what you believe. Get what you believe. Upgrade your belief system to get more of the things that you want to have in your life, in your business, and in your career. Have a great day.